This is take 2 of Shadow Fight 2 video. I'm the Mobile Gamer. Let's go. Now, Shadow Fight 2 is a game I used to personally play a lot as a child when I was younger. It was released on mobile. It's always been a mobile game as far as I know. It's not on any sort of website, not on any sort of game consoles. Not that it matters for me to cover it. It has to be a mobile game. It is a mobile game, so I'm covering it. Deal with it. Anyways, in Shadow Fight 2, it starts off with this massive, beautiful cutscene. If it's the first time you've watched it, it's beautiful. After a couple of times, it gets old, and you can just skip it by touching it, but I would recommend watching it the first time, as it shows you how, A, your character dies, and B, how you become reincarnated as a fighting spirit, like a literal shadow spirit. He calls you a shadow warrior or something like that. I can't exactly remember what he calls you. But yeah, your sensei basically explains everything about, how you can't get hurt, whatever. And you have your own dojo. You can practice new moves that you've learned. You can access your move skill set. There's quite a couple helpful moves that you learn throughout the game. I'm not gonna tell you those here. You can play the game yourself for that.
Yeah, but why won't you help us actually know what's in the game? Like, come on, guy.
Yeah, well, I'm a game reviewer, okay? Shut the fuck up. Anyways, there's about 6 worlds that you have to beat. Each one of them has amazing progression. I've only personally beaten the first 2 in the years I've played the game. Loser. And the progression's really nice. There's 4 game modes, at least in the starting one. There's 6 in the second world. I can't tell you how many are beyond that. The first road, there's the championship battles, obviously, where you have to defeat the guy's bodyguards first before you fight him. There's the tournament mode, there's the survival mode, and then there's an online challenge mode where you can face somebody random online every 4 hours with a random piece of equipment and a random weapon, and you just basically go to town. It's pretty cool. The weapons progression is also very nice. You can manage to feel like you have a winning chance against every round in survival, no matter what level you are, regardless of the fact if you know you're not going to make it all the way or not. Which is another thing that's nice. It lets you feel like you have a fighting chance.
Like you have the fighting spirit.
And of course, there's, random challengers and opponents that you come across throughout your playthrough. You can either A, fight them, take their weapons, B, fight them and lose them, or C, can just buy the weapons off of the guys for gems, which is what I personally did to try and avoid all the fights as much as I can. I wasn't too good at the game myself. Noob. But like I was saying, the progression is very nice. You can't actually manage to beat all of survival unless you're very lucky until you are about that close to actually being able to beat the world itself. It's very nice how it's progressed. The first fight, it's very, very easy if you're a high level. You can breeze through no problem. But by the time you get about halfway through the rounds, you're like, okay, this is starting to get challenging, because you don't actually regain your health. Whatever health you have at the end of the round, you gain 10% of it back. That's it. If you have a bad round early on, you better hope you have good rounds for the rest of the match, or else your chances are. Each boss world that you beat grants you a new weapon, at least a new arsenal of weapons that you have at your disposal. Once you defeat Lynx, for instance, you have ranged weapons available, which means every opponent that you face from then on out also has the possibility of ranged weaponry. It's only fair, right? This video is pretty disorganized. It's going to be pretty short. I just wanted to do a general overview of the game, give my general opinion about the first 2 worlds of the game. If you guys have a problem with it, oh well. And there's also a decent variety of weapons in the game too. You have, your daggers, your short swords, and whatever, but you also have this really long, really long fucking rod that you can get with metal casings at the end of it that you can use as a weapon. It's pretty cool. Fucking ha! And you fucking ha! And then all of a sudden you go. This video is one giant cringe compilation. What is my life coming to? Anyways, both gems and coins both can get you different kinds of weapons. You both unlock a coin weapon and a gem weapon. That's really weird way of saying that. Yeah, let's go, bud. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that there's one weapon that you can buy with coins, and then one weapon that you can unlock with gems every time you level up, which is nice. And the gem weapons, yes, they are more powerful than the coin weapons, although they are not game breaking. Where, for instance, where if you and your friend are both level 4, you buy the gem, he buys the coins, you both have almost a 50-50 shot of winning, which is nice. It's not a pay-to-win game, which is what I like to see on the mobile platform. A lot of games nowadays are starting to turn to the play-to-win variety. That is something I'm strongly against. I prefer to be able to just download a game, play it, have the same odds as the guy next door. That's just personally me, though. Maybe it's because I don't have money to spend on mobile games. Maybe it's because I'm just more old school. Who can tell? But anyways, thank you for tuning into this wonky, wild, unscripted video. I try to keep it somewhat scripted, somewhat loose, so I always make the same general points, but at the same time, I never know what's gonna happen in my videos, do you? I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna stop the video now.